What are some of the hardest pills to swallow in life? When I was 19, my cousin Marcus moved in with us. He was 22, my mom's sister's kid. Tall, funny, always had people around him. He'd been struggling for a while, couldn't keep a job, got into some bad stuff, and his mom kicked him out after one too many arguments. My mom took him in without asking anyone, just said, he's family, and that was that. At first it was kind of fun. Marcus slept on the pullout in the living room, and we'd stay up watching dumb movies or scrolling through old YouTube videos. He'd talk about getting his act together, maybe go back to school, maybe start a landscaping thing with his friend Dante. He always had these big ideas, but then things started changing. He stopped coming home some nights. Sometimes I'd find him passed out in the laundry room, reeking of weed and something sharper. Mom started locking her purse in her bedroom. Dad pretended nothing was wrong. I caught Marcus going through my backpack once when he thought I was in the shower. Said he was looking for gum. I kept telling myself he just needed time, that he'd come around, that maybe we were the only shot he had left. Then one night, I came home from work and the front door was wide open. My mom's car was gone, TV missing. So was Marcus. She came home an hour later, shaking. Said she'd let him borrow the car to run a quick errand, and he just vanished. Took the keys, took the remote, took some of her jewelry from her dresser. She still tried calling him that week. Left voicemails, crying, told him she wasn't mad, just wanted to know he was okay. She even cooked his favorite dinner the next day like he might show up. Chicken and dumplings. She set a plate. He never came. Months passed. We heard through someone he'd gone out west. Arizona maybe? Working at a vape shop. A friend of a friend swore they saw him in a Snapchat at some party. It became this silent ache in the house. Mom stopped bringing him up. Dad pretended like Marcus never existed. I just got mad. And then, last April, this guy Dante showed up at our door. I hadn't seen him in years. He looked wrecked, pale, twitchy, eyes sunken. He said, I didn't know where else to go. Sat down at our kitchen table and told us Marcus was dead. Overdose. In some shitty motel near Flagstaff. He'd been dead for 3 weeks before they found him. Nobody even knew his real name when they took his body. They had to go through his phone, and even that took time. Dante said Marcus had been trying to clean up, that he was going to meetings, that he kept talking about calling my mom just to say thanks, that he was going to surprise us and come home in May for her birthday. He had the plane ticket. It was in his backpack. And then he started crying. Not like a few tears. He broke in our kitchen, saying he should have flushed the pills, should have never left him alone that night, that it was supposed to be one last time, that Marcus had been clean 2 weeks. Mom didn't say anything. She just stood there with a dish towel in her hand like she forgot what it was for. Then she sat down and said, I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. And I looked at her, and she looked so small. And the whole time I was just thinking, he was so close, like right there, like right